Is Tyson Fury trying to age out Oleksandr Usyk? That's what a lot of people are wondering. They'll for sure think that if Fury pulls out of the bout in May, they'll say, well, he never wanted to fight until Oleksandr Usyk is a certain age. But I was watching an interview that Coach James Bashir did on Seconds Out the other day. Shout out to Coach. He was saying that's not going to really work for Usyk because he's, he's not the normal 37-year-old. He takes care of himself inside and outside the ring. It's not like he's been abusing himself. It's like Coach James said, he's not a street guy. He's not a womanizer. So the normal aging process that takes place on somebody that's not training for boxing or that's abusing themselves is not going to take place with Oleksandr Usyk. And it's like Oleksandr Usyk's promoter, Alex Krashik, was saying. He said, well, if Tyson Fury is trying to age Oleksandr Usyk out, it's going to cost him $10 million this time. And I don't think, even for a millionaire, that coming off of $10 million is something that you look forward to if you don't have to. But I don't think Tyson Fury is trying to age out Oleksandr Usyk. I mean, that would be like a weird strategy for anybody. But what I think is happening is I don't think he's very eager to fight Oleksandr Usyk, because who would be? The dude's style is very frustrating to deal with no matter what weight you come in. If Tyson Fury comes in at 270, 260, 250, it'll still be frustrating because the guy's constantly bouncing around the ring, moving, feinting, giving you something to think about. See, Tyson Fury is usually the one in the ring that's throwing the feints and all that, frustrating his opponent. This time, he's going to have to think about what's coming at him also. So, that's what's going on. It's not him trying to age him out, because he can't just sit there with the belts and think he's gonna remain champion. Somebody's gonna strip him at some point if he doesn't start fighting these guys. And he wants 5 more fights. He says that today. We'll see if he keeps that going. In other news, looks like Mike Epps, Shannon Sharp, and Corey Holcomb have all made up. That's a good thing. Perhaps never should have gone to where it went before, but looks like that's all squared away. Shout out to Tony's Reviews. He was saying, no way Mike Epps was 200 or 210. And I said, well, Mike Epps isn't as small as he used to be, so I looked it up. I believe it said he was somewhere around, don't know how accurate it is, he was somewhere around 194, 196. And his height, excuse me, when I looked up his height kept changing. I saw 6'3". Mike Epps ain't 6'3", because I saw him standing next to Shannon Sharp. 6'2", so it kept changing. So I don't know how accurate that weight is, but I feel like Mike Epps was somewhere around that. But back to the real heavyweights, Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk. Coach James said something interesting on his interview with Seconds Out. And go subscribe to, excuse me. Go subscribe to Counterpunch Boxing News with Kurt. I believe he's got a video coming up about it more in depth. But Coach James Bashir was saying that he's not sure if that alleged cut on Tyson Fury is it could be makeup. You guys ever thought of that? You seen the Rocky movies, the Creed movies, how realistic the bruises and the cuts look? So Coach James gave us something else to think about. And like I said, KD, Kurt over at Counterpunch Boxing News, I think he's putting out a video later tonight or tomorrow more in depth about what Coach James had to say. But I'm kind of wondering also what Coach James was saying, that the fight should have been scheduled for June or July just to make sure the cut heals properly, because how are you going to even spar if it's in May What are you just gonna have a camp of body punches? So if you can't spar, is that, and let's say Fury loses to Oleksandr Usyk, will that be his excuse? You know, I didn't get to spar because of the cut, and I couldn't pay 10 million, so I had to go along with the fight. So we'll see what happens, but I think the fight will take place in May. I don't think Fury wants to be in debt 10 million, even with all his money. He'll probably, if he does spar, he'll probably get some special made headgear. Like another thing Coach was saying, he could have some special made headgear to make sure he doesn't get cut at all. So we'll see what happens. It's the J. Roos Theory. If you wish to donate to the platform, my Cash App is $JRoos33. Make sure to comment, share, subscribe. LSR forever. And be fearless. Yay.